Money, man, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here.
Things didn't go right, took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back.
On a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City.
The boxing world was shocked when news came out that Floyd Mayweather might be bankrupt and linked to a huge $42 million scam. Known for never losing a fight and living a flashy life, Mayweather often showed off his wealth on social media. Private jets, fancy cars, and piles of cash. But now, the man who once called himself Money is in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. In his first public reaction since the news broke, Mayweather spoke out, denying the claims and showing frustration. He also made an emotional appeal to his fans and critics. His response has only added more questions about how one of the richest athletes ever could be caught up in such a big scandal.
Slogan, hard work and dedication. I believe in working hard, and I'm going to dedicate myself to whatever I'm involved in. You got to dedicate yourself.
Mayweather recently explained why he lives such a flashy lifestyle, saying it's not just about showing off money. Instead, he wants to inspire others. He says that when he shows his cars, jets, or stacks of cash, it's to prove that anyone, no matter where they come from, can become successful. His message is simple. His rise from a tough background to becoming rich shows what hard work, discipline, and persistence can do. One big example of his success is in real estate. Mayweather said he now owns 62 apartment buildings in New York City, all by himself with no business partners. The total value is reportedly $42 million, and the buildings include over 1,000 affordable housing units in Upper Manhattan. He shared the news on social media, saying, "All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. All the stores at the bottom of my buildings belong to me too. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves."
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Responding to criticism about his focus on money, Floyd Mayweather has defended himself by saying that talking about wealth doesn't make him a bad person. He sees money as a way to live a good life and take care of his family. Mayweather said, "The fact that I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I like to have the good things in life. Money doesn't make me, I make money." He believes having financial freedom allows him to give his loved ones meaningful experiences, like travel and enjoyment, which he sees as important for their happiness. For Mayweather, money isn't just about luxury, it's about opening doors to better opportunities and experiences that many people can't easily access.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you. Money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences.
Floyd Mayweather shares his story with raw honesty, opening up about the tough realities of his early life. He talks about how his mother struggled with drug addiction and how his father went to prison, leaving him to face many challenges alone. He remembers having to go to the Olympics without any support and dropping out of school because life was just too hard. Despite everything, Floyd pushed forward and built his success from the ground up. He was driven by pain, resilience, and a deep desire to win. He often points out that his father never talked publicly about the hard times. They focused more on Floyd's talent and potential. Still, Floyd never denies that his father played a big role in his boxing journey. Their relationship was complicated, but it was built on belief, discipline, and the goal of greatness.
Mother being on drugs, dad going to prison, me just going to the Olympics by myself, 7 of us in a 1-bedroom. I said, you know what? I left school. Within 6 months, I was a millionaire.
Floyd Mayweather has openly admitted that his business style often involves taking big risks. He says he likes to invest in things that most people don't understand, believing that bold, unusual moves can lead to major breakthroughs, even if there's a high chance they might fail. In fact, he's said that about 90% of his investments don't work out, but he's okay with losing money if it means there's a chance for a big win. This mindset shows how he approaches business like a gambler, betting big for the chance at big rewards. One of the best examples of this was in 2006, when Mayweather paid $750,000 to buy himself out of his contract with Top Rank. That risky move gave him full control over his career. As a result, he went on to earn over $750 million from major fights against Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez. By promoting his own events, he kept all the profits from ticket sales, pay-per-view, and sponsorships. Mayweather is also known for showing off his wealth, posting videos of piles of cash and private jets. To him, these aren't just flashy moments. They're proof of how far he's come from humble beginnings. However, not everyone sees it that way. Critics like Shannon Sharpe have raised concerns that this constant focus on money might hide deeper issues. Sharpe and others worry that while Mayweather wants to inspire, his spending habits might not be sustainable in the long run. With growing attention on his financial choices, time will tell how Mayweather responds to the criticism, and whether his approach to wealth and public image will shift under the spotlight.
The money man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. He had to get the ones. Make it rain. Check it out. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely seen as one of the greatest boxers in history. He ended his professional career with an undefeated record of 50 wins, including 27 knockouts. From 1996 to 2017, he won 15 major world titles across 5 weight classes, from super featherweight to light middleweight. Mayweather was known for his incredible defense and smart fighting style, which helped him beat top opponents like Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez. His final fight was on August 26, 2017, against UFC star Conor McGregor. He won by a 10th-round TKO, breaking Rocky Marciano's famous 49-0 record. Outside the ring, Mayweather was also a sharp businessman. He promoted his own fights, which allowed him to earn huge paydays and become one of the highest-paid athletes ever. A big part of his success came from his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., who was also a professional boxer. Mayweather Sr. trained his son from a young age, focusing heavily on defense, especially the shoulder roll technique. This style lets a boxer dodge punches while staying ready to strike back. It became a signature move for Mayweather Jr., helping him stay safe while controlling the fight. But his father's influence went beyond just technique. He also taught Mayweather Jr. the mindset needed to survive and thrive in such a tough sport, emphasizing smart fighting, avoiding unnecessary risks, and always staying ahead of the competition.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Who would have thought that the guy on the left would have taught his son on the right the exact same style, and that his son on the right would have gone all the way to being undefeated and made over $1 billion in boxing?
This mindset has been a major factor in Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s undefeated record. He became known for his smart, strategic approach and deep understanding of the sport's finer details. With his father's guidance, Mayweather Jr. didn't just dominate in the ring. He also built a powerful brand, earning billions throughout his boxing career. The bond between father and son, both in training and in competition, played a crucial role in Mayweather Jr.'s unmatched success. Their partnership laid the foundation for one of the most remarkable careers in boxing history.
Hard as you can. You want to throw the ball? Hard as you can. Yeah. What's that? Let's throw it again. Where you at?
As Floyd Mayweather Jr. climbed the ranks in boxing, fame and fortune never distracted him from his ultimate goal. Unlike many fighters who lose their drive after becoming rich, Floyd Jr. kept his focus. Even at the height of his success, he continued to train hard, often beginning workouts in the early hours of the morning. For him, it was never just about money, it was about being the best. From the very beginning, Floyd Mayweather Sr. believed his son was destined for greatness. That belief, combined with Floyd Jr.'s natural talent and unmatched work ethic, led to a career that went far beyond anyone's expectations. Their success wasn't luck, it was built on years of discipline, sacrifice, and a father's dedication to guiding his son. However, as Floyd Jr.'s fame and wealth grew, the dynamic between father and son began to change. Mayweather Sr. has spoken openly about this shift, recalling a time when their bond was strong and full of mutual respect. But over time, tensions arose, publicly shown in moments like their argument on HBO's 24/7 and a disagreement over a car. In a heartfelt interview, Mayweather Sr. reflected on how money can affect relationships. He explained that as wealth increases, priorities often change, and people can become more focused on material things than family. He said this isn't just something that happened to them, it's a struggle many families face when they suddenly gain a lot of money. Mayweather Sr. expressed deep regret about the emotional distance that grew between him and his son, admitting that it took a heavy toll on him. Despite everything, it's clear that the love and respect between them have always been at the heart of their journey.
We had, at one time, we was coming up, we have never had an argument in our life, me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, you know, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is what it is. Sometimes, you know, hey, when people get, it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. You know, if sometimes when people get money.
However, not everyone supports Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s lifestyle or career choices in recent years. One of his most outspoken critics has been Shannon Sharpe, who has questioned Mayweather's decision to continue participating in exhibition matches, especially his bout against YouTuber Logan Paul. Sharpe argues that these exhibitions lack the competitive edge and respect expected from a boxing icon. He believes they are more like entertainment shows, similar to WWE, rather than real boxing contests. According to Sharpe, these events risk damaging the legacy that Mayweather built through decades of dominance in the sport. Mayweather, however, has responded to the criticism directly. He's made it clear that financial success is his top priority. He's been quoted saying, currency over legacy, showing that he values wealth creation more than following the traditional idea of protecting a sport's legacy. To him, exhibition fights are a smart way to stay connected with fans and make money without the risks of professional competition. Mayweather insists that he's building both wealth and legacy, just on his own terms.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
we get
brother.
the brother. We get the brother.
He's
there.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yep.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall. Our first things first, Brandon Marshall.
Yep.
But I'm going to tell you who good with their hands and you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what. So what?
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul
I
now?
wanted to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all nothing to have bragging
Well,
rights.
this isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
Skip, I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. You know, no. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We got to represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight.
That's
It
okay,
was
we'll
actually
get
a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up. Put a patch over his eye, say closed for the weekend.
Really?
Stephen A. Smith has also been a consistent critic of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s post-retirement exhibition matches, especially those involving opponents with little or no professional boxing experience. While Smith accepted the 2017 fight against Conor McGregor, due to McGregor's background in combat sports, he took issue with later exhibitions, like the one against YouTuber Logan Paul. Smith argued that these fights feel more like entertainment events than real boxing matches. He believes Mayweather is putting money ahead of legacy and warned that not everyone deserves to share the ring with a legend, even in a non-competitive setting. According to Smith, stepping into the ring with unqualified opponents could chip away at the respect and admiration Mayweather earned throughout his undefeated career. His criticism reflects a larger concern about how athletes manage their legacy once their prime years are over. Smith feels that by continuing to chase paydays through these exhibitions, Mayweather could be risking the legacy he spent decades building, turning a celebrated boxing career into a series of cash grabs that might ultimately overshadow his greatness in the ring.
Gotti III having any real kind of boxing background. I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know. Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
Stephen A. Smith has seen up close the lavish lifestyle Floyd Mayweather Jr. lives, and it's hard to ignore the sheer level of luxury that surrounds him. One standout example is Mayweather's obsession with exotic cars. It's been reported that he owns over 100 vehicles, including rare Lamborghinis and custom Bugattis, each more extravagant than the last. His garage is not just a collection. It's a symbol of his wealth and love for high-end living. Smith, who has known Floyd for years, has witnessed this firsthand. But now, Mayweather finds himself at a critical crossroads. Once praised for his perfect 50-0 record and sharp business mind, he's facing serious questions following reports of a $42 million real estate fraud. Doubts have surfaced about the truth behind some of his property deals and whether his financial empire is as solid as it appears. Critics like Stephen A. Smith and 50 Cent have raised concerns, suggesting that Floyd may be more focused on keeping up appearances than building lasting financial security. They argue that some of his recent choices seem aimed at preserving his image rather than protecting his legacy. As the public watches this unfold, Mayweather's story is becoming more than just about boxing. It's a deeper look at the challenges that come with extreme fame, massive wealth, and the pressure to maintain both.
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking shit, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's crazy.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
Do you think Mayweather's recent moves show smart business sense, or are they a step away from the discipline that built his legacy? He's still making headlines and stacking checks through exhibitions, real estate claims, and high-profile appearances. But with growing scrutiny around his financial transparency and public image, some wonder if it's brilliance or just bravado.